Today we are probably going to do one of the biggest unboxings ever. Boxes here, boxes there, dito, meron pa sa likod. What does that look like? Time to open it up and find out what's inside. It took us like 2-3 hours to unbox everything, but we finally finished it. Hindi lang ito, this is just half of it. This is the other half. Check this out. Andito. Sobrang sagabal sa bahay namin. But this is what you call a Murphy bed. This is from AVC Murphy bed. I'll put a link down below. But basically, it converts small spaces into a multi-function room. For example, sa home office ko, pwede siya magiging computer room and then may bed na nakatago sa cabinet. And then, pwede kong hilain yung bed in theory and we can convert the whole space into a bedroom. So this will be the heart of the Skypod upgrade for my home office. So I'm very, very excited to get this installed. And since this video is sponsored by Lazada, we're gonna do a little bit of a DIY budol. A little bit of a... We have a lot of interesting things that we'll be using to install these items, and it's useful not just for installing cabinets or Murphy beds, but a lot more things to do with working around the house. So we'll put up links down below whenever we feel that this might be something you might like in your home. Lazada is having their biggest one-day sale ever, and it's coming this November 11. That's 11/11. Lazada 11/11. 11 it. Enjoy the lowest prices, free shipping nationwide with zero minimum spend, and a bonus discount of 50 pesos for every 500 peso purchase. So pro tip, if you find something you like right now, add to cart na agad, and on the eve of November 11, buy agad. Oh, and use this code. I'll put the mechanics down below for an extra discount. Here's a quick tip, guys. If you're moving a lot of heavy items in your house, whether it's furniture or planters around the house, I suggest you get one of these. Para siyang maliit na platform na may wheels on one side. And you just put this underneath the heavy object and you can push things around. Ginagamit namin ito palagi when it comes to moving heavy mga planters or whatever heavy items we have around the house. So I'll put a link down below for this or something like this. So meron tayong konting problema, guys. This won't fit. Kasi that wall is keeping it from turning this way and it won't fit into our doorway na. I think we may have to cut this here to make it a little bit shorter so it fits. Okay, so final decision after trying, medyo namin ng gasgas ng door jamb namin. We're just gonna cut it. Painter's tape, guys, link down below. Ang ganda ng painter's tape. Better than masking tape because it won't leave any residues. Hopefully, we have a clean cut and walang problema. Okay, moment of truth, guys. Yay! Di mga pumasod. Okay, new plan. We're gonna lift it up like that vertically and then try to rotate it and pasok sa door. I don't know if it makes sense, pero that's the plan. Okay, very good. Nakita na ko. Ay, salamat. So we're taking out these outlets or make sure na hindi na siya live. So this is a screwdriver that you insert and it will light up if ever may kuryente. And this one is dead na now, so you can take it out safely. So we need to make a hole here so that this outlet can pass through that. This is the Bosch GWS 180 Li and sobrang nagagamit namin to dito sa bahay. I highly recommend if you're into a lot of DIY in your house. Meron kayong ganito. It's cordless. It has the new Pro-Core battery. Sobrang ganda, sobrang bilis. Very, very useful for things like this. Alright, that's what it looks like. Done with the first part. Pretty excited. But the second part, we're gonna try and not cut any of this with our new style of getting this into the room. Hopefully, it will still work. Wish me luck. Meron tayong inspector. So you're able to get the second one in without cutting it. Sana naisip namin earlier, we wouldn't have cut the other one. Pero just happy that we were able to get these huge cabinets in. So we finally finished the two biggest parts of this build, and I would just like to have a special mention to these two things. This has been a lifesaver. Link below, guys. Okay, a new day. We finally installed these last night. Now it's time to unpack all of these items. This is the Gerber Pry Bread. I'll put a link down below. This will make an awesome Christmas gift. Basically, it has a cutter, so my blade on one side. Meron din dito a little notch for cutting wires. This one is a pry tool for prying out nails or opening up like mga cans. And dito rin is a bottle opener. So a very good utility knife. And it fits in the pocket easily. This is the GDX 180 from Bosch. They sent this over. It's battery powered and sobrang ganda, sobrang sleek. And this is an impact driver. So an impact driver is good for really tightening those bolts. So sa mga kotse or even when you're doing a lot of woodworking when kailangan daming mga screws na nilalagay, this performs a lot better than your ordinary drill. So check out the Bosch GDX 180. I'll put a link down below. May chismoso na pumasok. So what we're doing is we're trying to install these ones. Hook it there. Okay. Sige, ikaw na mag-vlog. Pero medyo mahaba siya ngayon. So we need to close this bed and install it from the inside. So, si Roldan will do it. Ay, ikaw na lang, Scott. Sige. Kaya na? So we're gonna bolt all of this into the wall so that it will stop moving whenever we're pulling this heavy bed. But right now, I like so far how it looks. Okay, love, what do you think is the difference?
One is red and one is gray.
This one is an impact driver and this one is a hammer drill. So this one, yung impact niya is paside. So this is good for screwing into wood, steel, or even yung mga bolts ng kotse. This is the perfect device. So this is the GDX 180. But for us right now, since we're drilling into a wall, we need a hammer drill. So yung impact nito is paganyan. So it's trying to chip away while drilling also. So this is the GSB 180 from Bosch. And this is what we're going to be using up here. So we've finished bolting the entire cabinet to the wall. Check this out. It's stuck there solid. And now, yung problema na lang natin is this one. The portion that we cut off in the beginning of this video, we have to glue it back together. We'll see how this goes. We're using Builder's Bond. I don't know if this would work. We also have wood glue, pero I like this because it's the same color as the wood. And I've tried this before and it has worked very well. This is a construction adhesive. I'll put a link to this down below. And basically, you can stick a lot of things together just by using this one. Mga mirrors, anything that you want to hang without having to drive a nail or a bolt through the wall. So this is perfect for that. So we'll see. Ikaw na ra.
Gabing-gabi na. Dito pa rin
Didn't
tayo.
expect it would be this hard. If you're working with a lot of screws, check out this Bosch cordless Go. This has been a lifesaver for me. I use this almost every week. This is a battery-powered screwdriver. I'll put a link down below.
Finally.
Kana mo ibabaw. Alright.
Last push. Sama love, pwede na ka magnegosyo kabinet.
Watch out.
Good job. And thank you to our helpers, Roldan and Harold.
Yeah. To our house angels.
Yeah. Mga anghel ng Skypod.
Yeah. So, it's finally finished. This is... Kailangan pa namin ito linisin, guys. But, ito, quick sneak preview of what a Murphy bed can do. Although, wala pa tong bed. Mabigat siya. Mabigat siya to pull down because wala pang bed sa loob.
Wow.
Yeah, so this is, look at this. This would be the stand, and that on the other side, and it's gonna come down like that. The problem is, it's still too light because wala pang bed. It keeps on trying to close again, so for now, we're gonna leave it closed. And then we have awesome storage space here on this side, on this side, this side. This is basically the biggest unboxing ever. And more storage space here sa taas. And yeah, goes to show what you can do if you have the right tools. So thank you Lazada for sponsoring this video. Thank you to Bosch for sending over all these items. Actually, a lot of the items are actually mine already. But this is a very good brand. We always use this construction. So thank you Bosch. And thank you to AVC for the Murphy bed. And Gussie Design. Thank you Gussie Design for designing this whole area. Of course, wala pa tayong makikita ngayon. Pero this would be turned into a man cave. We have a lot of furniture outside that we're gonna move into. And I can't wait to show you guys. It's going to be a transforming space where it can be sometimes a home office or a man cave. And sometimes a bedroom. Kung gusto ni love of my life matulog paminsan.
Or if we have guests over naman.
Napansin ko kasi like, when you take naps, you want to take naps in these small rooms kasi yung aircon natin medyo...
Mainit kasi sa masters.
Yeah. Very expense conscious naman.
I know. I'm so amazing. I'm the most amazing wife.
Thank you for being the most amazing wife.
You're welcome.
And with that said, I'll see you guys later.